Hi, good morning, all. So we are learning about the functions, SQL functions. In that, we have completed. So what are the completed? First, we have completed concatenate symbol. Okay. So concatenate, we are having the two types. One is using the keyword concat C1, C8. So another is using the pipe symbol. Okay. So after that, we have the one more function, that is ltrim. Okay. This is the ltrim. It is used to remove the characters from the left end of the given string. If the character is found, okay, ltrim is used to remove the characters from the left end of the given string if the character is found. To remove unwanted spaces or unwanted characters from the left side of a given string. So syntax is ltrim string 1 within the square brackets. We have to consider that is string 2. This is the syntax we have to follow. Ltrim string 1 comma within the square brackets of string 2. That means this is the optional. Whenever there is a square bracket is there, that will be optional only. Select ltrim for select ltrim within the single quotes. We are using the spaces. After that, Oracle. So if you see this, there is a extra spaces here in this string. Okay. So what we are doing is we using the ltrim. So we are removing this extra spaces, whatever the extra space in this string before the oracle. Select ltrim oracle compare. You see the difference? Ltrim. Okay. So when you use the ltrim here, what is the difference here? First ltrim and second ltrim. So when you use the select ltrim within the string from dual, so it is removing extra characters here. But when you use the select ltrim string comma o, so here some character we are providing. Based on that character, so it is giving output as removing that character from this string when it is in the left side only. Okay. So this in the oracle is the left side, it is there. In this oracle string, so left side O it is there, that is removed here. Okay. Suppose if we say select a small letters, okay. Select now oracle. Okay. Comma, if I say small letters. from real. So what is the difference here? There is no change here. Okay. So when you use the capital letter O here, then it is checking with this Oracle keyword. So Oracle string. So in this O it is there. So this O and this O it is checking whether it is small letter or capital letter. Okay. So select L-trim of Oracle, comma, small o when is given. So that difference is it is not changing any or it is not removing any Oracle word in this. Okay. So when you use only L-trim of Oracle, comma, o, so this left side it is matching. Okay. O is matching with Oracle here in this Oracle. So that is it is removing that O from this Oracle string. Suppose if you use this Oracle, select L-trim of Oracle, comma, or yeah. That means within this string. So L-trim means left side, whether this ORA is available or not, it will verify this. If it is available, it is going to remove. Okay, see the difference here. So when you use the L-trim and without any additional strings here, okay, so only one string you are using and there is some spaces, extra spaces in the string, then it is completely removing the extra spaces. But when you use the L-trim with string 1, comma string 2 like this, select L-trim of Oracle, comma, ORA. That means this ORA is available or not in this Oracle, it will verify. If it is available, then this keyword, what are the word we are mentioning here, ORA, that is going to remove here. So remaining word is CLE, that it is considering and removing this ORA here. Yeah. Suppose select L-trim. We have some extra O's in this Oracle. Okay. Comma. So what I will do, I will give O here. Okay. So I'm giving select L-trim of O, RACLE, comma, within this O I am using. So what will happen here now? L-trim, it will try to remove all the O's from this Oracle word. So by using this extra O here. Okay. So L-trim, what it will do in the left side, it will remove the unwanted characters. So, unwanted characters means what are the characters we are passing to this string, that will be removed here. Suppose if I say R instead of the O, if I say R here. So here there is no change. Okay. So because left side there is no R here. Left side it is O, starting with the O's only it is there in this. Okay. Suppose if I am having the array CLE, so and you are using the R here, then what will happen here in this L-trim? So it will left side. Left side it is matching R, it is available, so that it is going to remove this R. Only ACLE it is displaying here. Okay. Suppose if you are having the another keyword like this. select LTRM of RACLE. Again, India, like this, some word is there, some string is there. So I want to remove the was from the string. So then you are providing the value here. So based on this left side was will be removed first. So these all was will be removed from the string. So then remaining words are RACLE and India Okay. Again, if you say again, if I use LTRM of this existing number, existing again I will say R. So already one LTRM I used. On top of that, again I am using the LTRM, R. So see the difference here. Okay. So now the R also removed here. Only ACLE it is displaying. ACLE, India, Okay. So that means LTRM means what it will doing. So from the left side given string, for the left side string, in that left side value it is matching, then it is going to remove. Okay. See this. Select LTRM of RACLE, India, it is there. So again, here the second string value I am giving as a 2 O's. Okay. That means here these two and again these two. So it will 2 times it will verify, means whether it is having the 2 O's or not. Okay. So whether it is having the 2 O's, then it is going to remove this O's here. Suppose I am having the keyword select LTRM of Oracle, A from dual. Then there is no difference because this is not at the left top side of this string. On the left side, what it is there? It is there. Suppose if I say A here, A Oracle, then it will remove that A. So that means LTRM is going to remove from the starts from the left side, and if the matching record is found, matching word is or matching letter is found, then it is going to remove. Suppose if I say AO I have given, then AO it is removed here. Okay. Suppose there is any spaces is there, then it is not going to remove any character in this string. Okay. So when it will remove the characters, extra spaces. So when you remove this and you provide only one string and left side spaces are there, then it is going to remove these extra spaces. So but when you are providing the second string value, that is which one to remove, that left side value you are providing, then it will start from the left side and it will remove that one. But if there is any extra spaces here, then it is not going to change here. Suppose if you are having the select LTRM of x Oracle, so then you say x, remove this x, then x will be left side, x will be removed, and remaining word is Oracle. So suppose if you are having the numeric values in the string, select left LTRM 1, 2, 3 Oracle. Then I want to remove 1, 2, 3 simply within the single quotes you are giving 1, 2, 3. So then it is going to remove 1, 2, 3, and output is giving Oracle only. Select trim of ename from EMP. What it will do? Okay. Suppose if you say ename from a trim of ename. So here there is no change at present. Okay. So when you use the trim, if there is any extra spaces, that will be removed. But here there is no extra spaces. Same it is there. Now suppose if I say trim, comma, I'll say some a left side is there, then I'm going to remove this one. So king, black, black. So there is no a starting here. It is starting with the Adams. In the Adams A, it is removed when using the trim. Only we have the Adams. Here, Allen is there. Allen also a removed here. Okay. Only for the two records it is removed. Suppose if we take any other word. Suppose if we take BL, then what will happen? The black BL will be removed and remaining word only it is displaying. Same if you mention M, what it will do? Starting M is there any? So that is Martin and Miller. So by using the L trim, so either you can remove the unwanted extra spaces or you can give the required letter. Based on that it is removing from the string. Same way R trim is there. So it is easy to remove the characters from the right end of this given string if the character is found. Okay. It remove unwanted spaces or unwanted characters from the right side of the given string. Okay. So syntax is same as the L trim only. So R trim string 1 comma string 2. Suppose if you are having this Oracle. So select R trim of Oracle comma O from dual. So there is no difference here because right side there is no O here. Okay. Suppose if I remove this one and I'll give extra spaces. So what will happen? This extra space will be removed from this table. Suppose you can say alias name. Okay. So see this extra space, everything it is removed. So if you use
Sir,
the specific what?
what is extreme underscore ex? Why did you mention that?
Alias name. If you take this, so what it is happening? All the name Martin, Oracle, some space like this, it is taking as the column name, no? For the column alias name, I am mentioning.
Okay.
Okay. Whatever it may be. So for easy understanding purpose, I just mentioned example, trim example like this. Okay. Or you can say example or example, you can say that. Okay. So now see the difference. I'm sending here is the extra spaces is there. When I execute this one R trim, right side spaces it is removed here. Okay. Select R trim of Oracle, comma CL. Where it is CL? CL it is in the right side. but E also it is there. So I won't do any changes here. Suppose if I say LE, so then or a C only it is mentioning and LE it is removed. Suppose if I mention CLE, then or it is taking. So only if I say E only right side E, then it is or a CL it is mentioning. E that is removed. So that means right side this matching character found, then it is going to remove from this string. If you say that is small e, what will happen? The oracle, it is a capital letter. We mentioned small letter e here. Then it won't change. So this is the case sensitive. So that you have to provide exactly the same only. Small letter, then only it will remove the small letter from the right side. So any doubts, Sindhu?
No, by mistake I got, sir. Sorry.
So select R trim of oracle, x is there. So then I'm giving the x here. So to remove this x from this right side string, then it is going to remove this. Same way you can use the from our employee table also. Select R trim of ename from EMP. So then there is no change. When you use the simply R trim, if there is any extra spaces in this ename, then it is going to remove. So if there is no extra space, there will not be any difference you can find. Suppose if I say E. Okay. So select ename comma R trim of ename comma E. What it will do? So in this names, so wherever E is there, that is going to remove here. So only in the black it is having the E. So it is going to change the black name here. Okay. Suppose if I say, if I give yes, then how many it is going to change? James is there. Adams. Jones, Adams and James. Okay. These three from the rename S is going to remove here. John, Adam, James. Okay. So like this, we are going to use this R trim to remove the extra spaces from right side of the string or letter which is right side of the string. Given letter from the right side of the string. Okay. Suppose if I want to use the both left and right strings, so then I can give select R trim of again left trim of this XXXX oracle XX. So I'll say oracle and X from dual. So here tell me which one it will start first.
Right side.
L trim or R trim here?
L trim will
Yeah,
start
first
first.
it will start L trim. So then means that it will going to remove this one. So after that right trim. So it will remove this X axis from this string. Then I'm getting the oracle. Suppose I will remove this one and I will explain this. L trim. Okay. I'm taking only L trim here. So here, if I take R trim, so see the difference. Suppose if I use union, it is coming like this. For the left trim, it is removing the left side excess in the string here. If I use the R trim, then right side x-axis it is removing and left side x-axis same it is there. Okay. So as previously, when you use the left trim and R trim, so what will happen? R trim of this left trim comma x from dual. Okay. So first it will remove this, and after that left right side it is going to remove. Suppose only spaces is there on left side and right side. Then I'll use this example. Okay. So there is a spaces in this string. So I'm using the left trim and R trim without any second string value here. Okay. So if you observe this, you see this there is a lot of space it is showing, but actually there is no space. So two. Okay, then R L example or something alias name I am giving to show you, because all the space it is taking. If you are not giving the alias name, what is happening here? So entire this name it is taking R trim to here it is taking, and if you say there may be some spaces are not existing like this, it is displaying. So to to check that whether it is having the exactly spaces are there or not, I am using the left trim and R trim some name it is using, so that if there is no space, it will occupy like this only. Okay. So now we have, okay, one more example for this. Select R trim of, left trim of, R trim of stars I am giving between the, before this string. Now after the string also I am giving the stars here. I am saying the remove the star from this string. If you see this column name is L trim, R trim, everything it is taking here. So to display simple way, so I'm using LR underscore trim or something name you can give, so that it will be column name is less only here. So now we have another function, trim function. So previously L trim and R trim, now only trim. What it will do? This is to remove the characters from the both side of this given string. So left trim means only it will remove the left side. R trim means it will remove only right side. So trim means it will remove the both sides. So if there is any unwanted spaces, then it will remove from the both side using this trim function. So syntax is trimming character from the string. So select trim of X from this string. So previously when you are using the L trim and R trim, so how you are giving? Select L trim of string 1 comma string 2 you are giving like this. But coming to trim, we have to give the first trimming character, which one to remove, which character we want to remove from this string, that we have to provide first. Select trim X from given string. This is the string from dual. Then the both side X it is removed. Okay. Select a trim both sides X from this string from dual. What will happen? Okay. It is removed X from the string both side left and right side both side it is removed. If you give select a trim of X from the string, same it is functioned. Even though for if you mention both, then also it is giving the same output here. Suppose if you are giving the extra spaces. So select a trim of without any trimming character. So then it is giving the, it is removed extra space from this here. You will see this. So I give like this, then it is going to remove the extra character here. Some example, if I say from, say the difference. Why I am giving the alias name means if you are not giving alias name, see the difference here. Okay, extra spaces it is showing here. There is no space is there, but some may consider there may be space. Okay, so here up to here it is taking column name, it is taking up to here. Trim of Oracle like this it is taking, so that you may think there may be extra spaces right side here. Okay, so to avoid the confusion, I'm using this some name here. Then there is a no spaces. This is the column name space it is occupying like this. Okay. Coming to the Oracle, there is no space in the left side or right side. So using the trim, you can use the trailing spaces. Suppose trailing is the space is there from Oracle and there is a space is there. Select a trim of trailing and within the single quotes space. This is the one space I am giving from Oracle. What it will do? It is removing the extra spaces in the right side. So trailing means at the end only. Okay. So without trailing means both sides it is removing here. Suppose same way, if I use the L trim, R trim. So select L trim, R trim of Oracle, and in this O is there extra. So both the end we are having the O. Then what it is doing? It is removing the O here. Both the left side and right side it is removing O and it is giving only RACLE. Suppose for the same I am giving the small O. What will happen?